In 2026, the best Discord servers are clean, aesthetic, and built to keep people engaged. If your server still looks something like this, it's definitely time for an upgrade. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create the ultimate aesthetic community Discord server, focusing on retention boosting features that big servers do not want you to know about. Everything you need for this video is inside the resources channel of my Discord server. To get there, click the top link in the description or the pinned comment. Then navigate to the resources channel once you're inside the server. First things first, we are not starting from zero. To save you hours of work, I have created an aesthetic community template that you can find inside the server template section. Click view template, choose a name for your server, upload a server icon if you want, and then click create. Once your server is created, click the server name in the top left corner, open server settings, click community, and then click enable. Community features are essential because they unlock auto mod, onboarding, and the server homepage, which are all critical for modern Discord servers in 2026. Follow the prompts that Discord gives you, verify your email if needed, and confirm your default channels until community is fully enabled. Now that community is enabled, let me explain form channels, announcement channels, and stage channels so you understand exactly what each one is used for. Form channels are designed for structured discussions where every post becomes its own thread. These are perfect for help forms, feedback, FAQs, or resource sharing because conversations stay organized instead of getting buried. Stage channels, however, are used for live events. They are ideal for Q&As, interviews, community talks, or announcements, where select speakers talk and everyone else listens without interruption. Announcement channels are especially powerful if you are a creator or if you run more than one server. When you post in an announcement channel and click publish, that message can be automatically sent to other servers that follow your channel. To set one up, open a text channel, click edit channel, scroll to the bottom and toggle announcement channel on. Then click save changes. Then at the top of the channel, click follow. Choose the server and channel where updates should be sent and click follow again. Your announcement channel is now active. Now, let's head back to server settings and start with the engagement tab. This controls where Discord sends automatic messages, such as when someone joins a server. Select the channel where you want these messages to appear, enable the first option only, and disable all the others to keep your server clean. Now, the activities feed setting. This shows what games members have recently played and appears on the right side of the server. I personally disable this because it adds visual noise, but you can enable it if you want. Finally, for default notification settings, select the second option so new members are not overwhelmed with notifications as soon as they join. Be sure to save these changes. Next, we're going to set up onboarding. To do this, go to onboarding, then click check it out. The first step of onboarding is the safety setup. This is Discord's built-in security system. Make sure raid protection and capture are both set to 3 out of 3. Then ensure DM protection and spam protection are enabled and set to 5 out of 5. If anything is disabled, click edit and turn everything on. Next, click edit next to auto mod. This is Discord's built-in moderation system that works without adding any bots. Open block mention spam, scroll down, enable send alerts, choose the auto logs channel and save your changes. Then click setup next to block suspected spam content. Enable send alerts again and select auto logs. Be sure to save your changes. Finally, set up block commonly flagged words. Enable all 3 options, set alerts to auto logs again, and save your changes. If you want to learn how to take auto mod to the next level with custom word blocking, click the card in the top right. Once everything is set, click back and then next. Now you will choose which channels every member sees when they join. Select all important public categories so users immediately understand the server layout. Do not select staff only or alert channels. Once that is done, click next. Now we will set up onboarding questions. Pre-join questions appear while users are joining the server, whereas post-join questions appear later in the channels and roles page. For this tutorial, I will create a pre-join question for ping roles. That question will be, what would you like to be notified about? Ensure to enable allow multiple answers, and then decide whether answering is required or optional. Next, click Add an Answer. First, you can type the answer for the question. For this example, I'm going to name it Giveaways, since members will click this option if they want to be notified about giveaways. You can also optionally add a short description. Next, you need to choose what happens when someone clicks this answer. You have two main options here. The first option is assigning a channel, which means that when a member selects this answer, they will gain access to view a specific channel. The second option is assigning a role, which means the member will receive the role you choose. If you want, you can also enable both options at the same time. For this tutorial, I'm going to assign the giveaway ping role, so members receive notifications whenever a giveaway is posted. You can also optionally add an emoji next to this answer to make it more visually appealing. Once everything looks correct and how you want it to look, go ahead and click Save to finish the setup. Repeat this process for update pings, upload pings, and poll pings. The final product should look something like this. Next, let's create a post-join question for region roles using the exact same process. Once you are happy with your pre and post-join questions and they look something like this, click Next. Now we are setting up the server guide, which appears as a checklist for new members. First is the welcome message. This message appears at the very top of the server guide. Choose a user, such as yourself, or the server branded account, and write a short message explaining what the server is about, and what new members can do next. Next, you can add 3 to 5 tasks for members to do. To do this, click Add a Task and follow the prompts from top to bottom. For example, you can create a task called Take a Server Tour and link it to the Guidebook channel, and set it to complete once the channel is visited. You can also upload a custom thumbnail if you wish. Other good task ideas include grabbing roles or introducing yourself. Finally, we will see resource pages. These are read-only channels shown inside the server guide. Only add channels that are informative, such as rules or guides. Once finished, click Next and then click Enable Onboarding. To take our onboarding to the next level and complete it, we are going to add server rules directly into the onboarding process. This ensures that every new member must agree to your rules before they can fully interact with the server. To set this up, click Access in the server settings. Then make sure you're on the Invite Only tab. From here, enable server rules. You can now start adding your server rules one by one. Simply type out a rule, then click Add Rule to add the next one. You can repeat this process until all your rules are listed. If you do not already have rules written for your server, you can find a pre-made list inside the resources channel. Go to pre-made embed templates, where you will find example rules that you can copy and paste directly into this section. You can also optionally add Discord's built-in example rules by clicking each one. These provide a solid baseline. Once your rules are set up exactly how you want them, go ahead and click Save Changes to finalize the setup. Now let's move on to setting up an anti-spam and anti-raid bot that works completely in the background, helping protect your server so none of your hard work gets ruined. To get started, click the server name in the top left corner of Discord. From the drop-down menu, click App Directory. Once the app directory opens, move to the search bar in the top right corner and search for BMO. From the search results, click on the BMO bot. Make sure it is the correct bot. Then click Add App. Next, choose the server you are currently working on and click Continue. Review the permissions and authorize the bot. Once the bot has been added to your server, give BMO the bot's role so it has the correct permissions. Next, head into your testing or commands channel and run the command /anti-spam log set. When prompted, select the BMO logs channel, like this. Once selected, press enter. Then confirm the setup by clicking the check button. From this point on, BMO will run completely passively in the background. If it detects suspicious activity, spam, or potential raids, it will automatically log and warn you in the selected logs channel. Now that the onboarding and anti-raid systems are set up, let's move on and make sure the server is actually functional by setting up the core bots. First, we are going to set up Sapphire, which we will use as the core bot for the server. This bot will handle tasks such as moderation, embeds, and join-related systems. To do this, click the server name in the top left corner. Then, from the drop-down menu, click App Directory. Once the app directory opens, move to the search bar in the top right corner and type Sapphire. From the results, click on this Sapphire bot. Make sure it is the correct one. Then click Add App. Next, choose the server you are currently working on and click Continue. Then click Authorize. If Discord asks you to log in again, simply log in and complete the authorization. Next, select your server. This will bring you to Sapphire's dashboard. However, before we do anything here, go back to your Discord server first. Click on the Sapphire's bot's profile and assign it to the bot's role. We are also going to move Sapphire's role above other roles to ensure it has all the permissions it needs to function properly. To do this, click the server name, open server settings, then go to the roles tab. Find the Sapphire role, click it, and drag it below your moderator's role. Make sure you click Save Changes once you're done. Now navigate back to the Sapphire dashboard and click on the Moderation tab. Sapphire comes with all its moderation commands pre-configured, meaning you can start moderating immediately. However, it also includes a full appeal system and user report system, which we are going to set up next. For a full in-depth walkthrough of the appeal system, I have a dedicated tutorial linked in the cards that you can watch after this video. For now, let's set up the user report system so members can easily report users directly to your staff team. To begin, click Setup, then click Start Setup. First, you will choose how users can submit reports. You can select any option you like, but for this tutorial we are going to use slash commands, as they are simple for users and easy to manage. Enable the option you want, then if you are using slash commands, you can customize the command name. I'm going to leave this as default. Once you are happy, click Continue. Next, you can choose the predefined reasons users will see when submitting a report. These are the options members can select from when using the slash command. By default, Sapphire includes spam, insults, and advertisement. To add a new reason, click Add a Reason, give it a name, and click Confirm. To remove a reason, click Edit and then Remove. You can also allow custom reasons, which lets users type their own explanation instead of selecting a preset option. Once you are done here, click Next. Now choose which channel the report information will be sent to. For this, select your reports channel. Next, you can optionally choose a role that will be pinged when a report is made. If you do not want to ping anyone, simply leave this blank and click Continue. For this tutorial, I will be pinging the admin role. Finally, you can decide which roles are allowed to submit reports and which roles are immune from being reported. To keep things simple, set the member's role as their allowed role to report, then click Finish Setup. Your user report system is now fully set up. From here, you can optionally customize things like the report message, emojis, and formatting. Once you are finished, go ahead and click Close. I'm now going to walk you through the process of creating embeds using Sapphire. For this tutorial, we are going to create a rules embed, but this exact same process can be repeated for any channel you want, such as self-roles, updates, giveaways, or server polls. If you want to create a guidebook embed like the one you see here, using Sapphire, you can click the video linked in the cards or check the description after this video. To get started, click the Messages tab in Sapphire, then click New Template. Name the template after the channel the embed is for. Since we are creating a rules embed for the rules channel in this tutorial, I'm going to name this template Rules. Once you have entered the name, click Add. You will then see the template panel. To begin editing, click the Edit tab and immediately delete the default message that appears. To create an embed, click the Embed button. From here, you have full control over how the embed looks, including the title, description, color, footer, and more. However, for this tutorial, I'm going to use a pre-made embed template to save time instead of writing the rules manually. These templates are available in the resources channel under the pre-made embed template section. There are a variety of templates available here that are quick and easy to use, and they work for many different types of embeds. Since we are creating a rules embed, find the rules template and copy it. Then return to Sapphire and click the Raw tab. Delete anything that already exists in this section, then paste the pre-made embed template. Once you switch back to the Visual tab, you'll see your embed appear. You'll need to follow these same steps every time you want to use a pre-made embed template. From here, you can customize the embed however you like before saving the changes. To take your embed to the next level, I'm going to show you how to add images to your embeds, specifically by adding channel headers that clearly highlight what the embed is for. To save you time, I've created a collection of pre-made channel headers, which you can find in the Resources channel under the Channel Headers tab. There's a wide variety of headers available for different types of embeds. If none of these quite match your style, you'll also find step-by-step instructions here that explain how to change the colors, fonts, and backgrounds to create your own custom headers. Since we are currently creating a rules embed, find the header labeled server rules. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the white version. Once you have found the header you want, click on it, right-click the image, and select Copy Image. Next, go back to your Discord server and open a testing channel, or any private channel you prefer. Right-click inside the channel and paste the image. Then click Send. You should now see the channel header posted in the channel. From here, click to open the image. Then, right-click it again and select Copy Link. Now, head back to Sapphire and scroll down to the bottom of your embed. You will see an image icon there. Click this icon and paste the link you just copied here. Then do not forget to save your changes. Now if you switch to the Preview tab, you will see your channel header displayed at the bottom of the embed. Finally, to send your embed, click the Use tab and then click this text. From here, choose the channel where the embed should be sent and then click Send Message. As you can see, the message sends successfully. If you now return to your Discord server and open the channel where you sent that embed, your completed embed will be visible. Next, we're going to set up join roles, booster messages, and logging to get the most out of Sapphire. To begin, head back to the Sapphire dashboard and click on Join Roles. Join roles are simply roles that are automatically assigned to users when they first join your server. For this tutorial, we're going to give every new member the member role. This ensures they have the correct permissions to access and function properly within the server. You can also decide whether users must pass the rule screening, which we set up earlier as part of the onboarding system, before they receive this join role. By default, this option is enabled, and I strongly recommend leaving it turned on. Next, you can choose whether to add a delay between when a user joins the server and when the role is assigned. For this tutorial, we're going to leave this option disabled. Once everything is set, make sure to save your changes. Now, let's move on to booster messages. To do this, click on the Welcome Messages tab. From here, you can configure join messages, leave messages, and boost messages. Since we already have a welcome message set up using Discord's built-in system, I'm only going to show you how to set up a boost message. That said, the process is very similar for join and leave messages if you decide to set this up later. Start by clicking Boost Messages, then click New Message under the Messages section. First, decide whether the boost message should be sent as a direct message to the user who boosted the server, or posted publicly in a channel of your choice. I recommend sending it to a channel so others can celebrate the boost. For this tutorial, place it in the boost channel. Once selected, click Continue Styling Message, then click Edit at the top. You will see a default booster message appear. You can customize this message however you like. However, if you want the user who boosted the server to be pinged, make sure you keep the message placeholder in the message or the embed. Likewise, if you want the server name to appear in the boost message, ensure that placeholder remains as well. If you want to turn this message into an embed, simply click the embed button and customize it however you wish. For this tutorial, I'm going to place the text inside an embed and change the embed color to match a soft pink booster role color. Once you're happy with how it looks, be sure to save your changes. Then exit the editor. From now on, every time someone boosts the server, this message will automatically appear. Finally, let's set up logging so you can clearly see what is happening across your server. To begin, click the Logging tab. Here you will see a list of all the different types of actions that can be logged. These are grouped into categories, and when you expand each category, you can view the individual actions within them. You can choose to log a single action by clicking Set Channel next to it, or you can log an entire category at once by clicking Set Category Channel. To get the most value from logging without cluttering your channels, copy the exact categories and channel assignments shown on screen. For messages, set the logs to the Auto Logs channel. Then do the same for server and user. Finally, for moderation, set the logs to the Mod Logs channel. Once everything is configured, make sure to save your changes. At this point, Sapphire is fully set up and ready to go. Next, we are going to set up a ticket system using Ticket Tool. To begin, click the server name in the top left corner of Discord, then select App Directory. In the search bar, type Ticket Tool. From the results, select this bot and click Add App. Choose the server you are working on and then click Authorize. Before configuring Ticket Tool, we need to create a new category where tickets will be created. To do this, click the server name and then Create Category. Name it something like Tickets or Support Tickets. Make sure Private Category is enabled, then click Next and Skip. Once a category is created, you can optionally add symbols or emojis to the category name. You will find a wide variety of category symbols in the Resources channel under Icons. Feel free to copy and paste any of these. For reference, the first symbol under the Category Icons heading is the one used across all categories in this server. Before we start creating tickets, make sure to give Ticket Tool the bots role. Next, open the Ticket Tool dashboard using the dashboard link found on the bots profile like this. You can also find this link in the description. Once inside the dashboard, log into your Discord account if prompted, then select your server by clicking Manage. From here, navigate to the Panel Configs tab if you're not already on it. Then click the green plus icon in the top right corner to create a panel. Next, name the panel something like Support Tickets and click Create. After creating this panel, make sure to save your changes. Now open the General section and select your moderator role, so staff members can view and manage tickets. Then click back and head to the Category section. Under Category Created/Open, select the ticket category you just created. You can also optionally set a category for closed tickets, which means tickets will be moved there once they are closed. For this tutorial, we're going to leave this blank. Next, click back and move to the Messages tab. Here, start by editing the panel message. This is the embed users see before opening a ticket. If you are unsure what to write here, do not worry. You can either leave the default message as it is, or head back to the Resources channel and open the pre-made embed template section. Then find the ticket template and copy and paste it into this box. Once applied, it will look similar to this. You can also optionally customize the button text and its appearance if you want it to match your server's style. After that, click back and then click back again. Now edit the ticket message. This is the message users will see once their ticket has been created. For this tutorial, we're going to leave it as default. Next, click back again and scroll down to Advanced Settings. Then open Transcripts. Here, select the channel where transcripts should be saved. After that, open the Limits section. Here you can control how many tickets each user is allowed to open at one time. I recommend setting it to 2. Finally, click back and open Logging. Here, choose the channel where Ticket Tool should log its actions. Copy the settings shown on screen and make sure all of these options are enabled. Once everything is configured, save your changes. To finish, click Send. Choose the channel where the ticket panel should appear and click Send again. For this tutorial, I'm placing it in the tickets channel. Now, if you return to your Discord server, you'll see the ticket panel in place and your ticket system fully working. Next, let's set up server stats. Click the server name again and open the app directory. Now we're going to search for server stats. Select this bot and add it to your server. Once the bot is in your server, assign it to the bots role. Now, in any channel, run the /command /counter create. When prompted, select members and bots. Then choose voice channel and press enter. If the counter does not appear in the channel list, click the server name in the top left corner and enable show all channels. Then locate the counter. As you can see, mine appears at the top. At this point, you may notice that a counter channel already exists from the server template. This is complete with emojis and symbols. What we are going to do is transfer the emojis and symbols from the old counter channel, the one currently with 0, to the new working counter we just created. Once that is done, you can safely delete the old counter channel just like this. If you would rather keep the default styling or use different emojis or symbols, simply delete the old counter channel and customize the new channel however you like. Just make sure you do not change anything after the colon in the counter name, as doing this will break the counter. Finally, let's set up a leveling system. Click on the server name and open the app directory once again. Now we're going to search for Lurker. Select this bot and add it to your server. Then give Lurker the bot's role. Once the bot is added, open the Lurker dashboard using the link on the bot's profile or the link provided in the description. Then from the dashboard, click Dashboard and Login if prompted. Then select your server from the dashboard. After selecting your server, click Leveling in the sidebar. Turn the leveling system on like this, and be sure to click Save Settings. Next, scroll down to Level Message. Here, you can customize where the level up message is sent and what the message says. As you can see, you have all these options to choose from. For this tutorial, I'm going to be putting it in a custom channel, more specifically the Levels channel. To do this, select Custom Channel and choose the Levels channel. You can optionally edit the level up message, however, I'm going to leave it as default. Now scroll further down to Role Rewards. Start by selecting the lowest level role. Enter the level requirement, then click the green plus button. Repeat this process for levels 5, 10, 15, 25, 40, and 50, using the corresponding roles from the template. Once you're done, it will look something like this. Finally, scroll down to server-wide customization. Choose a progress bar color that matches your server branding. Then scroll back to the top and click Save Changes one last time. Your leveling system is now complete and working. To add more engagement, head back to the Resources channel and open the Essentials bot form. Inside, you will find recommended bots for birthdays, grow the tree, counting games, and economy systems. Each bot includes setup instructions and can be added directly from its site. And there you have it. By using the aesthetic template, touchpoint assets, and these exact systems, you have built a fully modern, retention-focused Discord server for 2026.